Today, we've got a members pick from the members, obviously.
Woohoo!
And they went with Steely Dan, Do It Again, off the album Can't Buy a Thrill. This is the opening track to their debut album,
Yeah, and this came.
1972.
I was just about to say that.
Sorry, I beat you to it, Sam.
But I'm excited because the members always have the best picks.
But I can ask you, right, how did this do on the charts?
It went to number 6.
Number 6 on the Billboard.
Holler.
And apparently what we were reading about, and I think I might recall reading either this in the last video that we did from Steely Dan, or maybe it was the members that talked about it, but they put a lot of effort into their production. That was something that was different about them. They didn't come in with this just like rock band energy. They were like, no, we're going to hire the best elite studio session musicians that we can find because we want the production value to be top tier. And it's a former recording engineer. I can totally resonate with that.
You appreciate that.
I do, very much so.
Yeah, I feel like also too, creativity flows into that. And I feel like, when you're creative, you want it to sound good. You want everything to come together properly. And I feel like this album cover is very creative. So plays onto that as well.
That's how we're different, Sam, because I hadn't even looked at the cover yet. And if you're new here, you might not know that Sam is a visual person and I'm a very auditory person, which makes sense because I just said I was into recording engineering, and you're definitely much more into the creative dynamic of creating visuals as well. So, yep, that's it. Nothing else to add there? You're ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I want to check this out. It's a member's pick.
All right, let's get into more from Steely Dan.
Okay, it's different.
Well, clearly they are bringing the diversity on this one. A sitar with a little bit of electricity to it. Why not? I mean, 1972, really insane to think about that. I mean, it sounds so futuristic. It's so forward looking, and to think this is their first song or first sound that they came with, really mind blowing. And some playful lyrics to go alongside it. It seems like it's saying don't keep repeating the things that are going to hold you back, but you keep doing it anyways. And that's not going to lead you down the right path. And in the first part, it was I think they were saying that there was a little bit of some violence that happened there.
Yeah, something about crossing the border, getting dragged by your feet, and the hangman was gonna not hang in that day.
I think that's because there was a murder on display.
Yeah.
And trying to make a run for it. And then the second time around, it was you were being murdered by the female soul that was taking place, apparently.
Yeah, it sounds like keeps going in circles. It's also funny because I was talking about the creativity with this album cover, and they're definitely coming with creativity in this song. And I'm loving the groove of this. Like, it's interesting because I feel like the music, like the instrumentation elements of this, are very upbeat and catchy, almost like this Latin kind of dance groove vibe.
For sure.
But then the lyrics are talking about getting into some trouble and like kind of being stuck in this place that you just can't get out of. And it almost seems like the antithesis to what the music sounds like or the instrumentation sounds like.
Yeah, I will say, though, that I think it has this tribal feel to it.
It does have that a little bit.
Alongside that Latin flair, which tribal meaning that we're kind of, who we are as human beings.
That's fair.
And so we might do things that seemingly on the surface are dumb, but it's just kind of like in our DNA, and this is, we're human beings, and we're just not as much as we think we are very smart creatures. We're not always all that intelligent. I'm sure there's some alien, all the UFOs going around right now, right? So there's some aliens up there somewhere looking down at us and being like, yeah, you guys are not that smart. But so maybe that's what we're getting on that. It's that tribal sound, which sounds great.
Yeah,
and
I really enjoy that.
And really does give it that groove, though, alongside that Latin flavor. I don't know what they're using, if those are congas or what, but you guys give us more insights down below. You ready to keep it going?
Yeah, I'm loving it so far.
And that was Steely Dan. Do It Again. Really loved the rhythm section throughout in this. Loved the pockets that they were filling in within that. So much. I don't know what is in this. I would love to see an instrumentalist.
Yeah.
But it was
I
so
think there's a lot.
creative. The tones that they used were even within the instruments themselves. Obviously, with the sitar was amazing. So very unique, very different. I can only imagine being there in 1972 and this coming out at that time, which we've said many times before, what that was like. It seems like every single year, month, there was something creativity. There was creativity and creatively, there were things that were coming out that had not been experienced before. And what a time to be alive, right?
Imagine you could like put this on and this being the first song of the album, being like, whoa, like what is this?
What is this?
Kick it off. Yeah, I think this is really cool because it has a great groove to it. As you guys could see, I was chair dancing the entire time. And I think that it has like a really catchy, fun, like kind of playful chorus. Like that would get stuck in your head and it's like upbeat. And then it also has this cool storytelling aspect through through the verses, where each verse is about like a different situation that this narrator is kind of like getting himself into, or the person that they're talking about is getting himself into. So I feel like it has, it kind of checks all the boxes, like a good groove, a upbeat, kind of like more fun chorus, but then also like storytelling in the verses.
And one other thing I really loved, you mentioned the chorus. The end of it, they had a nice cymbal, hammering the cymbal and then do it again, like this drama, and then the cymbal hits. And like, that's the pockets that I'm talking about that they filled in so beautifully. So let us know if you enjoy this one from Steely Dan, if it's one of your favorites, if there's other ones on the list that you do enjoy, you could drop it down low in the comments section. Sam, anything else that they should do before they go?
Make sure that you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and that you have a great day.
We'll see you on the next video.